Here we are, week 10, tight ends, start 'em, sit 'em.
Yeah, buddy.
This is an interesting position this week.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sticking with the boldness, yes.
Mm-hmm.
However, the bold is now becoming the beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
And what was once bold a couple weeks ago is starting to turn into an every week type of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're bold, but they're not a surprise anymore.
No.
You're kind of getting to that point where the barrel is like, there's like 5 names left in it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? This is a position, you know, especially with the bye weeks that are here and dealing with them every week. I mean, you got no Kelsey this week, no Jared Cook, no Zach Ertz. I mean, there's some bigger names out.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
There's some studs out there still.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some that are some maybes. But we're gonna try to hit it out of the park this week.
Yeah, we're gonna knock it out the park.
That's right. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into our starts for our tight ends.
Okay.
Make sure you hit that like button for us. We appreciate it.
Subscribe.
That's
please.
right. That's right. And we've always such a good start with letting you go first. I mean, we're just gonna keep it rolling.
Let's do it.
We'll do this the rest of the year if we have to.
Let's do it.
Give us a good name.
All right. And I wish you had it queued up, but you can do my part.
I mean, I could probably find it here in just a second. It's worth it.
As I interlude into this guy, you know, he's starting to become the premier target for this particular quarterback, and going against the Steelers defense, he's going to be featured a lot. And I'm talking about none other than Jack Doyle. Perfect
timing.
But
we practiced that.
Yeah. But again, you know, Jack Doyle is really, man, coming to the year, you wouldn't have thought.
Especially with no Andrew Luck.
Right. Like, you know, but he's very consistent. He's got really good hands. And Jacoby Brissett.
How do you know?
Well, wait a minute.
Why? What have you heard?
Exactly. From what I've seen on, you know, NFL film.
Gotcha.
You know, the guy, he pretty much catches everything that comes his way. And to be honest, man, this offense is not bad at all. If they can actually get up, you know, on some teams, then that's when they can incorporate the Marlon Mack / Frank Gore combo. But Jack Doyle is going to be a key, you know, cog in this offense, man. He's really, and then going against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has got a pretty decent defense. Corners are really good. Joe Hayden, you know, was a great acquisition this year. So Jack Doyle, man, I like him.
You like using Jack Doyle this week?
Yeah.
A little bit of a Jack Doyle fan, are you?
Yes, indeed.
All right, well, I'm going to go with somebody who's, like I said, is not a surprise anymore. I mean, it kind of is what it is now. Yeah. But, I mean, he's had up and down weeks.
Right.
I'm going with ASJ.
Yes.
I like some Austin Seferian-Jenkins. I'll take that TD upside.
Right.
With him and that high-octane Jets offense.
Man.
Never thought I'd say that.
Exactly.
Josh McCown back there looking like the reincarnation of, you know, Joe Montana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it is. I mean, they're not bad.
No.
You know, they're not bad at all. They're going to be playing against Tampa Bay. Everybody scores against Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So look for Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Not going to have a huge yardage game.
Right.
But he's always going to be there for the receptions.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good for 6-7 receptions a game. Yeah, and if he gets a touchdown.
Yeah, man.
That's all you need. I mean, especially on a bye week. If you're looking for somebody just to fill in for Kelsey for the week.
Right.
He may be owned already, Seferian-Jenkins. He may not be.
Right.
But if he's not, or you have him on the bench, perfect stash for the week.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, and this is a guy we talked about, actually, some of his offense. We alluded to the running back in this particular offense. Evan Engram going against the 49ers, man, seems like a no-brainer to me. You know, just himself and Shepard, pretty much that's it when it comes to any receiving options. But Evan Engram, man, he's really a wide receiver at the tight end position.
Absolutely.
He's
more wide receiver than tight end.
Yeah. I know it's a bold statement, but he's one of the I've never seen a tight end that run routes like this guy. I haven't. No. You know what I mean? We've had some very athletic tight ends in our past, but they, you know,
he's kind of close to Vernon Davis in his prime.
Yeah.
Close. Like the San Francisco 49er beginning of the career, Vernon Davis.
That's a good,
That's kind of what he is.
Right. That is that's a good analogy.
That's why I said it.
It's pretty good.
Hey, you know, sometimes it just pops
two. But yeah, again, going against the 49ers, I mean, it's one of those defenses that you can kind of carve up any way you want to. And, Evan Engram is probably, the number one option in that offense. Well, him and Shepard will pretty much split between 10 and 12 targets apiece, but that's a lot just between two receiving options.
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to go with Tyler Kroft as my next start. Mm-hmm. A lot of things going on in Cincinnati that are not good. They can't get the run game going.
Yep.
A.J. Green looks like George St. Pierre. You know what I mean? It's ugly, but the one consistent is Tyler Kroft.
Right.
He's not flashy. He's not Travis Kelce by any means.
No.
But he's going to get you that consistent 5 to 10 fantasy points for a tight end that in a pinch or in a bye week or an injury week, whatever it is, that's all you need.
Yeah.
You don't need your tight end to come out and score 25 points, even though it's really nice when that happens. Tyler Kroft is a good little stopgap, though.
Right.
I was going to say Charles Clay was going to be one of my starts. Not knowing 100%, though, if Charles Clay is playing.
Yep.
That's why I've left him out. And he is somebody who, if he plays and is practicing fully by the end of the week, absolutely get him in there because Tyrod loves him.
Yeah.
But I don't want to use one of my starts on a guy that I don't even know if he's playing for sure or not yet. Yeah. So that's why Kroft, great play, going to be at Tennessee. They're going to have to throw it because they're just not dedicated to the run game.
Right.
Kroft, the most consistent weapon, which is crazy when you have A.J. Green on your team.
Yeah.
But Tyler Kroft is. I mean, he's the most consistent guy they got.
Yeah.
Dalton looks for him. He's healthier than Eifert.
Yeah.
So he's got to be worth a start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Stick with Tyler Kroft.
I want to go with Mr. Cam Brate. Don't look at previous bias and look at his past performance because a lot was involved in this whole situation with Jameis going down. Fitzpatrick was thrown into a situation at that particular point in the game. It was very hard to get a rhythm going. They didn't have a running game. But Cameron Brate, if you look back, I mean, he's been very consistent throughout the year. He's really been one of Jameis, one of his favorite targets. And even was about 2 games ago, I think, when Jameis went out, when he first went out with that injury, and Fitzpatrick came in and he was looking for Cam Brate. So, and the Jets have allowed 4 TDs, to tight ends in the past 4 games. So pretty much you want to start a tight end against the Jets. That defense is starting to come around, but again, that seems like that's the weakness in that defense. And Cameron Brate, he's been playing as on the tight end one level all year. So I can't see it really diminishing right now.
Right. Yeah, he's a good start. And if he's not available and O.J. Howard is and Pickens are slim, I mean, if you don't have no other choices.
Right.
I mean, some of the guys you kind of were thinking about, George Kittle is going to be out. I mean, George Kittle. I mean, never thought I'd say George Kittle this year, but I mean, he's been decent.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of options out there. So if Cam Brate's not available or you don't have him or whatever, O.J. Howard may be worth a maybe.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
If you got no other choices,
right,
and you need something, swing for the fences.
Exactly.
I'm going to go with a guy who's only had 1, maybe 2 good games this year.
Okay.
But the last game was the best game. And what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
He's been great in the past. Julius Thomas.
Okay.
He's got a tough matchup against Carolina, but I think Carolina's going to be able to shut down the outside receivers a little bit more with Parker and Landry. Then they're going to be able to focus on Thomas. Thomas had 6 catches for 84 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler looks like an all-pro NFL quarterback all of a sudden again.
Yeah.
And Julius Thomas is widely available in a lot of leagues.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, if you're missing somebody's on a bye, somebody's hurt.
Right.
This is a guy that you could probably just get off waivers for free, start him for a week, and you got a good chance of him having a decent game.
Right.
He's not going to have a huge game, but if he can do what he did last week, again, you're happy.
Exactly.
And then if you're happy, then I'm happy.
Yes.
And if I'm happy, then you're happy.
Yes.
And then everybody's happy. And everybody comes back.
Matata.
That's right. And then everybody comes back and watches next week's show.
Yes.
Which makes everybody else happier.
Right. All right. We're going to transition over to the sits.
You got the what? Oh, okay. The sits. Okay.
Right. No.
I thought I had to pause the video for a second.
Yeah, I'm good. I want to go with let's go with Witten. Going against Atlanta, Jason Witten.
Dak ain't looking at Witten.
Dak's not looking at Witten. You know what I mean? Especially now that, again, the whole seesaw situation with Zeke. Who knows? As we're taping this on Monday, okay, he's playing. Mm-hmm. We don't know what
he may not on Tuesday.
Exactly.
And then he may not on Wednesday.
But
and then
Thursday,
he may come back on Thursday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, if he's playing, it's just simple and plain. They're going to run the ball, which, again, it will open up the offense. But Witten is just not – he's not been used really like he should be. I mean, to me, Witten should be a red zone target. You know what I mean? He's been that in the past, especially with Romo. He was – a big red zone target. But for some odd reason, I don't know why they're not using him like they should,
Yep.
And against Atlanta, their defense is not that bad. But I think they're going to lean more on the run, and that's going to kind of diminish Jason Witten's availability.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Well, since we're on the case of sits here, I'll give you somebody else who's got some sits going on.
No.
Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
We're keeping this theme.
Right.
If you've watched all of our shows, you're going to realize that we don't like the Chargers against Jacksonville this week.
At all.
Going to Saxonville.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry is a tight end one week and a tight end 45 the next week. He had a case of the Doug Martins in week 8.
Yeah.
It's just too up and down.
Yeah.
Going against Jacksonville at Jacksonville. Man. Yes, they're coming off of a bye, but there's better options.
Yeah.
There's more consistent options. Hunter Henry is no doubt talented.
Right.
But I think that his year is next year.
Yeah.
When Gates is completely gone.
Yeah.
And it's his tight end position. I think it becomes a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
Right now, too up and down, especially against Jacksonville. I'll pass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, give me some Julius Thomas on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Give me a little bit of Evan Engram instead of that.
Yes. You do. Yeah, definitely. Well, I want to talk about a veteran, and it's actually two veterans on the same squad, and the reason why I'm even saying both of them, because the main guy, which is Jordan Reed, he can't stay healthy. So as
he's made of paper mache, and
that's wet.
Remember that big league chew when you were a kid? Came in the packet
stuff, man.
That's what he's made out of.
Yeah.
Paper mache and that.
That's pretty. Yeah, man, I love some big. I wonder if they still make it.
I got some downstairs.
Do you really?
Right now.
We're gonna talk. But again, as it stands today, he's playing. But the same situation like with the Zeke thing, but this is on the healthy aspect. We don't know. But I don't like either one of them. I don't like Reed nor Davis going against the Vikings. They've got some pretty decent linebackers, Eric Kendricks. And it's just, I can't see the game flow even fitting what they're going to have to do. Kirk Cousins is, man, he's looked lost.
He looks way lost.
Yeah, it's been sad actually.
He's like, I should have signed somewhere else.
Yeah. He should have went to the 49ers.
Well, that's gone now.
Yeah, that's over and done with.
Arizona next year.
That's a good one.
That's my prediction.
That is
Cousins to Arizona next year.
That would be awesome.
Fitz and Palmer retire, and Cousins goes to Arizona with no more weapons.
Well, I mean, he's still got David. He's still got J.J. Nelson. I mean, John Brown. I mean, but anyway, we're getting off on a tangent. But again, I don't like Jordan Reed nor Davis against the Vikings.
Yeah, no, thank you. My last sit of the week, I mean, really, it's slim pickings with what's left because if you call out too many sits and then you take the buys into account, there's nobody left over to actually sit. I'm going to go with Austin Hooper just because he's somebody that he's probably owned. He's probably there for a bye week replacement. He's going against Dallas, who is known for having not the greatest of defense, but they're ranked third overall against tight ends. I mean, they play the tight ends pretty well. Hooper is not a big part of that offense. If Julio is banged up and Julio does miss this game for any reason, Hooper would get a slight bump. We just don't know about Julio yet. That's something you need to watch. But Hooper's not involved much. He's not looked at much. He's big play dependent. And I'm not talking like 20-yard red zone touchdown. I'm talking like dude needs a 60-yard touchdown. Because they just don't look for him very often. No. I mean, the picture you see him, he's got his hair. I mean, he looks like he's worried about his hair on the sideline. But if he's on my roster, I'm dropping him for somebody else because I don't even want the excitement of the possibility and then the letdown that follows. And
Dallas has got they're decent. Sean Lee, I mean, they've got some pieces. I agree with that. Well, my last sit is somebody that, and again, like I said, we're recording this, before the game and everything. But so if he goes off tonight, then forget what I just said.
It happens,
right? But the Black Unicorn, Martellus Bennett, against the Bears. It's not the fact that I fear the Bears' defense, but it's more of the offense. And again, like I said, it's just kind of springboarding off of what you just said. The waiver wire is kind of thin this week.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're like grasping to try to find people who possibly could be available or that you may have drafted, and people that are coming off buys, and Bennett is. But again, it's just Hundley's. He hasn't proven to be a serviceable quarterback, and it's really hurt every aspect of that team. You know what I mean? Sad to say, because I mean Hundley's looks like a decent kid, man, a great kid, but
he's not taking Aaron Rodgers' job anytime soon.
No. And that like I said, it just hurts the whole offense. So Martellus Bennett, I would look elsewhere.
Yeah, he's probably not.
No.
He's probably not anywhere near my lineup.
No.
Even if he does play, if he doesn't play.
Right.
I don't care if he goes to the Patriots again.
Yeah.
He wasn't great there either. You know what I mean? It's not a good situation there either. But it's too bad because there's just so much wasted star power in Green Bay.
Exactly.
I mean, it's too bad that Rodgers had to go out and, Jordy's not doing much. Devontae, I mean, Ty and Aaron. I mean, you got all kinds of people that they're just limited.
Well, and here's a question that, not really about the start sits, but since we're talking about the Packers, I want to get your opinion on this. What do you think going into 2018 when Aaron comes back? How does that offense look? I mean, even with the Ty Montgomery, Aaron Jones situation.
Well, I mean, if it plays out the way that it's going and Jones is somewhat productive,
right?
I'm not surprised 100% that Jones is not the running back going forward, and Ty kind of moves back to his third down role and slot receiving.
Right. Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, they got a solid 4 wide. I mean, you got Adams, Jordy, Cobb. And then you got Cobb and Ty and Aaron Jones with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that
offense could be powerful.
Is ridiculous.
Yes.
And, Bennett's not going to be there. He's going to retire. But they don't really throw the tight ends in Green Bay anymore anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, overall, I mean, I had them as one of the favorites this year.
Oh, yeah.
Until Aaron went out. I mean, all of a sudden everybody's asking when Aaron's coming back already. Dude's got a plate put in his in his clavicle. Yeah. I mean, give him a break here. You know what I mean? But it's too bad to see, what they are.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at least their future is bright.
Yeah.
Jordy's getting older.
Yeah.
But Devontae is still in his prime.
Yeah.
Cobb he's
decent.
Up and down. I mean, he was better with Rodgers' first half of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the talent that Aaron Jones has.
Yeah,
it needs to be consistent.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to happen, though, is people are going to kind of look at Aaron Jones And if he struggles at all, they're going to put it on Aaron Jones instead of putting the pressure on Hundley where it should be. If Hundley's not making throws down the field, that box is going to be so stacked, Jones not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
So it's not all Aaron Jones. I mean, he's a great talent, but it relies on Hundley.
Indeed.
And if Hundley's out there throwing for 80 passing yards a game, Aaron Jones is going to get rocked.
Yeah.
So, well, those were our start sits this week for tight end. We appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, we appreciate all the comments. Love the comments. Keep asking them.
Yes.
We'll answer them for you. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, Facebook, Gmail, our website, however you want. Get a hold of us. We appreciate it. Make sure you're hitting that like button.
Yeah.
And commenting, subscribing. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed.
And if you all have any questions, make sure you hit us up.
Yeah.
We're there for you. You guys have a good rest of your week.
All right.
Thanks.
Peace.
Bye.